So hello and welcome back to Stephen's Four Wheels. Today I'm out and about at the Coffee and Crone Collective meet, which is hosted by Footman James down at the legendary Prescott Hill Climb in Gloucestershire. Now this is a fantastic venue and there was equally some fantastic cars on display, and I've picked out just a few of my favourites. I would love to have filmed some more cars, picked out some more, but time really is short. So here's a familiar looking car. Obviously this is my 1999 SLK 230 compressor. I decided to take this down because I've been out much this year, so I thought it would be a great day to get the roof down and take it out for a little bit of a drive. So the only other R170 that I spotted there was this one, which had a very interesting optional extra of this sort of roof bar attachment on there, but overall was a really nice tidy car, this one. The only other SLK I spotted was this R171, which really was nicely, tastefully modified. Things like exhaust, obviously alloys have been changed colour and stuff like that, really nicely done, and just looked at a very nice car overall. Now I always have to stop and look at this SL. It's absolutely stunning, and I'm not just saying that because I am a fellow 480 SL owner, but I do think this car is absolutely stunning. The colour combination is lovely. I just always fancy to look around it whenever I see it at some of the local shows. Now that wasn't the only 107 SL that was there, as well as this lovely silver 300 SL, slightly later car there as well. So I also spotted this R129 after the model after the 107. Very nice example, quite an early car this one, and it was a 300 SL. Now you don't see many of these around on the road, let alone being seen at a car show, and I quite welcome these a bit more at a car show. This is a smart Roadster coupe. Now I've quite a soft spot for a 50s and 60s microcar. I'm sure this is going to be one of the best options out there. The BMW iZeta, and you don't really see walk around one of these, just how tiny they really are. So from a tiny BMW to an absolutely legendary one, obviously an E30 M3 in this absolutely stunning colour, it really stands out. What a lovely car overall. Now let's move on to the other famous brand from Stuttgart, and here we have a very early, I believe it's a Porsche 356. So moving on to this lovely Porsche 944, which I really like this colour combination of that legendary sort of pinstripe interior that Porsche did at this time, which really sets off the car and is very period correct. So I have a little bit of a soft spot for boxes. I've nearly purchased one in the past as well, but didn't quite work out. So I always have to have a look around and admire, and I love the colour combination of the black with the tan interior in this one. Now along with the original Boxer, I do believe the Mark 1 Audi TT, ticker in that all of this will be a future classic. Now here was a later Beetle, a 1969 one Beetle. It was a 1500, and again just a lovely looking car. And often I overlook these sort of later Beetles. I think the early ones people generally think are cooler, but I do quite like these later Beetles as well. So moving on to the British-ish cars on this for this first one, and we have a Mini R53 Coupe S, another car that I would potentially like to own one day. I've owned the R50 and really liked it, but I'd love something a bit more power. Not everything that came out of British Leyland was so bad. Okay, there might have been a few build quality issues with the SD1, but overall design of it was great, and this particular model is a late one, and it was a Vans and Plant and very well presented. So now we've gone to a true British classic, a Jaguar E-Type. Now I've got two here to show you of this lovely Series 1 Coupe here. There's also a Series 1.5. You notice on the back of this convertible, the wheel lights are actually above the bumper, whereas any of the Series 2 onwards, they were below the bumper. So a little interesting fact there for you. Now I don't show you many American muscle cars, but I really think I should actually. And this one obviously stands out not only for its size but the colour. It's just a very neat looking car, and this was a Mercury Cougar Eliminator. And finally we'll finish this wonderful Honda Integra Type R. Loving the red Recaras in there as well, matched with the red accents on the badging, and just overall a fantastic car. So I've had a fantastic time down at Prescott Hill Climb with the Chrome and Coffee Collective. Really great show, and best of all, actually was free to register to. So I've just to pay out for a little bit of fuel, but yes, definitely recommend these events if you can get to one. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.